Hello everyone, my name's Lucas and welcome back to yet another video on my channel. Today we're going to be checking out one of my most favorite cities in existence on Minecraft, and that is a world by the name of Audia City. From the description page, the city is described as being one of the biggest, most modern urban places in Minecraft. The city has beaches, harbors, an airport, and hundreds of houses and buildings. The goal that the creators had in mind for this project is to make a huge city out of other creators' parts, mash together all of the best city-like creations in Minecraft, and create a huge metropolis called Audia City. As of the publishing of the map in 2017, this world holds the title as the second largest city in Minecraft overall, right behind Greenfield. Like usual, I will of course put the link to the download page in the description box below, and without any further delay, let's get into the video. Okay, so starting off, this is where we appear to spawn in. We spawn in front of this large modern house, and in front of it says the Tech Realm. These are actually the creators of the map. I'm pretty sure it's linked to the Tech Realm YouTube channel. I would think so. Maybe it's some building team named after him, or I don't know, something in the mix. But in the surrounding area, we can see that we have all sorts of extravagant modern houses decorating the area. This must be a suburban part of the map where the rich come to dwell if they don't want to live in the city center or in huge buildings like this one. Over here, right across the street, here is a smaller Ikea. Let's just go ahead and check out one of these real quick. So let's move through here, and this doesn't look like it is finished. I'm not completely sure if this map is still a work in progress, because this was released in 2017 in the version 1.12.2, so I am not sure at all if this is a work in progress map anymore. I'm pretty sure it isn't, but it's still pretty cool to check out anyways. So moving across here, it looks like we have an array of strip malls. If you don't know, or if you don't come from the States, strip malls are basically just rows and rows of shops all lined out with a central parking lot facing the street. So potential customers who are traveling down this road, they can take a look to their left and then see all these different shops, and then turn into the parking lot to park here. So that's basically how strip malls work here. I don't think they had them in other parts of the world besides North America, but I'm not sure. So over here, it looks like we have a larger department store, and this one has interior, or wait, yeah. Okay, so this is a larger department store. I thought it was library for a second with the bookshelves, but that's this product displays. So over here we have your checkout area. Looks like we have some signs up on the walls and the ceiling to let the customers know what is over here in the center, where they usually stock up with like apples and oranges and stuff of that nature. Over here, this must be like the deli or the bakery, so this is where you come and pick up your meats. Over here, it looks like this is a place to sit down and eat. Here is the freezers all on the back wall, and over here it looks like we have something similar to that. Okay, moving in this direction, I actually forgot to tell you when I started out this video, but this probably will end up being a two-part series just because this city is massive. It is, at the time of 2017 when this was released, like I said, it is the second largest city in the entirety of Minecraft, right before Greenfield. And Greenfield is ginormous. I don't think I will even able to cover that in the 5-part series if I decide to talk about Greenfield. But let's see what we can get through today, because I don't want this video to take too long. I've noticed that my longer videos, like 20-25 minutes, they don't tend to do as well, and that completely makes sense. Who wants to sit here and listen to me ramble on for 25 minutes? That's no fun. So over here, it looks like we have a little bit of a collection of skyscrapers. I really do like the resource pack and how it makes the windows have borders. I believe this uses 1.12 Greenfield City texture pack, so I do like the nod to that because it uses the glowstone that I use in my own city. But I really do like the design of this because it has the side details on the side with the X supports on the side, and over here we have the roof of the building, which looks to be a stylish rooftop cafe. So I actually have this in my own city. I forgot the name of the building, but it is the tallest building in the city. It's right next to the convention center in my own city, and it has like a top of the world cafe on that. I think that's what I named it. But over here, it looks like this is more sort of the more industrial or port area of the city. So looks like trucks coming in from the highway can pull in here, go through this loop, and then pick up any of those containers that the ships that would have docked over here. Yep, like that one. The ships would have been offloaded by the cranes, and then the trucks would have come and then been able to ship them off, or they would have put them on the trains, as you see right here. See, this is another thing that I really need in my own city, because we don't have a train network, or rather we used to. Back in the old days, like 2018, 2019, we did have a railway that's kind of encircled the whole entire map. But because we are on a limited map size, because of the server that was hosting us, the railway line couldn't exactly go anywhere, so it was just a big useless loop around the entire city. So that is not there anymore, unfortunately. But I do need to get back to building that, because we are planning to have something like a port over here, because in our own city, as you may know, we do have our own fairly wide river, so that could harbor a couple of container ships, and maybe even, like, you know, fishing boats too on its way down the river. So over here, looks like we have pretty much the exact same thing with the cargo arms off to the side. Looks like another ship. I'm not sure if it's Priority, but over here, looks like this is sort of like, you know, a company warehouse. It doesn't have anything inside of it, but I think that's like a warehouse where they store extra. Over here, this looks like to be I think this is another like truck depot, because it has a pretty, looks to be a worn down parking lot with trucks in front of it. So it looks like it's called Venom, and this is a regular truck depot. Over here, it looks like this is another warehouse. I think this one may be like a bit more worn down, maybe even abandoned, because they decided to implement a sort of messy texture to the sides and parking lot of this building. I do like how they added detail over here, especially with these nice trees that border the map. That is another thing that I really envy about this map, is because they use tons and tons of custom trees. I'm pretty sure they use World Painter I'm pretty sure they used World Painter originally, and then decided to build their city on the World Painter world, which is always really smart, because my own city does not have any terrain at all, unfortunately. Because it was originally started in a flat world. The server that we were on was hosting, they offered those flat worlds and nothing else, so we didn't really have any custom terrain to work with, or we didn't have a World Painter back in 2017 when we started this project, because I was fairly new to custom terrain and terraforming in general, so that's why I never did any of that. But over here, this looks to be one of the more like mid-rise areas of the city. I think this is more residential. So just to confirm that, let's go ahead and check out this building right here. Yeah, it says Green Line Seaside Hotel. So this is not residential, this is a hotel. So over here, Looks like once again, none of these rooms are actually furnished. That is completely fine. Like I said, I don't think this city is in progress anymore, but that's still pretty nice to see. It's a pretty nice building. Over here, I believe that yes, this one is furnished. I'm not sure what this one is, however. So let's just head on up these stairs right here. And it looks like we come into a, I think this may be like a more commerce-oriented building, since you have lots and lots of desks with, I think, laptops on them. So yeah, I really do like the detail that was put into that. It's a pretty nice building overall. I do like what they did with this building. And let's go on and head out and check out another one. Okay, so moving over here, it looks like this entire area of the map is actually situated on a narrow strip of land. So that's why over here it looks like we have a pretty major divide between the mid-rises and the low-rise housing that we have here. But as we can see through moving through this area, this is definitely a place where the upper class rich live, because these are massive, extravagant houses. Once again, they unfortunately do not have interior for the most part, I think, but these houses really do look nice, and I do like what they did with them, despite this one being a mostly empty plot. But over here, we can definitely see that they also have their own private docks, so if they wanted to dock their own boat there, then they can go ahead and do that without any issue at all. Over here, it's another mid-rise-ish building. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Once again, it does not have any interior, and it looks like we're back to the same sort of housing as we saw. But sadly, that is all that we have time for today. Unfortunately, I did have a few more minutes of recording that I need to sort through, but unfortunately, that looks like that corrupted. I'm not sure why the computer or the recording was lagging so much, because when I was originally recording this, it seemed to be running fine, but apparently the recording was not fine. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that, but I'll be sure to give you an update soon if I can. There probably won't be another video for maybe like another week or two, just because school is starting back up, so I'll need to shift my focus away from content making over to school. There will be a part 2, maybe even a part 3 for this video, for the city specifically, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. But if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to give it a like and share it if you really liked it, and be sure to subscribe on your way out. Like I said before, we're trying to get to 20 subscribers. And yeah, I hope you have a great day.